we are headed out of Coron toward the island called Mindoro before we leave the Philippines. So a little more bullshit. It says print out the voucher, and that's what's needed for boarding, but you actually have to print out the voucher, then go to another office, then go to the port. Here's the very official handwritten ticket. So we showed up at what we thought was the terminal at the port with the paperwork. You had to print the paper in order to get a ticket from a ticketing booth that's 500 meters away. Now we've completed an initial bag inspection, and we have to wait at another ticket window to pay the terminal fee. If you want to skip the application process to be on Amazing Race, just come to the Philippines. Now we complete the very organized tradition of lining up our bags for the dogs to take a look at. Now we've been referred to the all-important last building on the right, and now a free-for-all to the boat. So the seats are beds. A bed. Well, our 8 o'clock ferry is now ready to leave at 9:15. We're hearing conflicting reports. I heard it's 6 hours. Our new Georgian and Russian friends say that it's 3 hours. Let's hope that they're more well-informed than us. The last 2 veggie noodles. I'm so sorry, but it smelled and looked like a tiny container of canned dog food with rice so overcooked it had turned to sludge. This is the view from the seatless, urine-covered toilet room. Nice, right? Hour 7 of boat prison. Hour 7. 3 hours and 10 minutes, they told this nice man. 8 hours. Plus 45 extra minutes to carefully dock. And the bag collection was totally as expected. We're just stopping over here briefly to San Jose City in Occidental Mindoro. And then we're off to Puerto Galera, which is in Oriental Mindoro. We piled 4 into a trike. Now we are freewheeling around looking for a hotel because our Airbnb claimed to be in the city center, but it was actually several kilometers out of the city center and had been advertising an incorrect location. This place run by a fast-talking lady had a great meal with a whole lot of hustle attached. One left a good taste in our mouth, the other not so much. We have extended our stay in Puerto Galera by 1 night, and we are staying just here for 1 night. That ferry was long. It was not as short as they said it would be. That's a theme here. Whatever they say, add 50 to 400%. And we're tired. So we'll see you on the way to Puerto Galera next. As a budget traveler in the Philippines, one of your main modes of transportation will be small vans if your car's sick. We transferred a few times between vans, but despite the repeated attempts at confusing us into taking her much more expensive boat and van trip, the lady running our stay last night was wrong. It was easy enough to find our way, and we did not wait hours between transfers. It's been 6 hours in a cramped van, and now the van is emptied out. And why am I showing you all this? Just to give you a bit of a taste of the transport options here. So far here we're clocking in at about 5.5 hours. It'll probably be about 6.5 hours total. I think we're here. To stretch our legs, we went to the nearby local market, got some vegetables for a simple meal, and then headed to the pier at the bay. We have arrived in Puerto Galera, and we're taking our usual little city walk. Did you know that Puerto Galera Bay has been named among the most beautiful bays in the world? It is quite a nice bay. Wouldn't you say, bay?
Yeah, that sailboat's flying a Canadian flag.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Where? Oh, is it the red? And where do you see that?
It's on the back of the sailboat. The flag is red and white and has a maple leaf in the middle.
How do you tell the Canadian flag? I see it now. It's quite faded. Maybe one of the convoyers got lost. It's a small pier, but it's very nice. Goes all the way over to there. Some sort of adapted boat. Well, they're not wrong. It's a very beautiful bay indeed. Although we've come to the end of the pier, get a look at that rear. It's a beautiful bay. Don't let it get away. That's another, some sort of makeshift ship. This one appears to be open. Oh, it's using various plaques and cannons to tell people what they might like to do. I mean this only just very literally, but shall we go upstairs? You want to rock this boat? Challenge accepted. In a pinch, do you think you could sail us out of here on this thing?
I think I can swing it.
Hey, I get it. That joke was masterfully funny. We heard and smelled something in the trees. Very large bats hanging out there. Tons of them all through the trees.
Oh, yeah.
See them? There's so many in there.
These are the cat-sized ones.
These are big bats. There had to be well over 1,000 bats all through these trees, and damn, they were cute. These are the giant golden-crowned flying fox fruit bats, Pteropus vampirus. These cautious, intelligent rodents roost in communal groups by day and head off together to feed on fruit nectar and flowering plants at night. They are vital for pollination and dispersing seeds for growth regeneration. They see better than other bat species and can weigh as much as 1 kilo. If you want to come here at sunset and watch them all take off, this is the spot. When you come in and you're facing this way, they're off to the left. Well, that is a very lovely walk to see, and you can see all the bats hanging out in the trees if it's before dusk. Flying foxes. These are the gold-crowned flying foxes. Vampirus. Pteropus vampirus. My God. So this spectacle has already been lasting somewhere in the realm of 10 minutes for them to clear out. We've got a bike here in Puerto Galera, a big one, a Bergman, for the same price as a little one, $400 daily if you get it for 2 days. So now we're headed to the port to grab our tickets out of here to make sure that's all settled. And then we're gonna go see some sights. We booked our ticket through Galera Reefs. It meets the timeline. The person was knowledgeable and quite friendly. And it was $650 each, so about $16 a person. So always be prepared to print out your voucher or receive a printed voucher. If you buy it online, you've got to print it. No exceptions. We got turned away even with it being printed because we didn't then return to the office with the printed voucher and get the seat selection and final confirmation. So allow yourself always at least 1 hour before the sailing to get to the office, get your ticket after you've already printed out your voucher if you buy it online. If you buy it in person, you're gonna come back to the same place and then get it there. A little convoluted, but this is a paperwork country, so make sure you do your paperwork. First things first, let's head to Aninuan Beach. Lots of nice rocks here. We like speckled rocks, pink rocks, blue rocks. We got rocks here. Start your new jewelry business, call it Rocks on a String. Lovely spot. Next up, well, we're in the area of Talipanan Beach, and we've got a little bit of an abandoned resort vibe. A little bit of litter. It's also a little bit rocky. And isn't that just a lovely area? The beach itself is quite clean. A little bit of stones. But pretty nice. Just a lovely look to the water. Deep, dark, sapphire blue all the way out. This is not going to be the place that we do any dipping. There is an amazing couple of other spots to swim here, so let's go see those. Here's the next beach that's right alongside that other one, just about a kilometer down. So there we go. We were just over there. And now we've come around these rocks. Also very nice. With a ferry and a bus, it's about 3 to 4 hours trip back to Manila. So if you need to make a loop, you could go from Boracay back to Mindoro by ferry, and that's quite nice. The water is just majestic. Natalia, you gonna get in and try it out?
Yes.
All right. Well, the water here was chilly, you say?
Yes. A little bit, but it was nice.
But refreshing?
Yes.
Worth a swim if people come here? There you have it, folks. Worth a swim if people come here. A beautiful beach. That's beach number 2, all on the same strip. So rent a scooter and drive barely 20 minutes from the town proper. And let's go see White Beach next. That's, oh, well, we'll buy snacks and then we'll go to White Beach, yes. I'm so sorry, I don't ever want to give the impression that I'd forget snacks, ma'am.
Snacks are good.
Snacks, then the beach. Got it. Beautiful area. Just generally speaking, the beach is pretty empty. Now apparently it can get fairly busy here in March and April, but we're here in March and it's not that bad. So I don't know. Let's go see White Beach though. That'll be the real test. I think that's the one that is known for its busyness. White Beach up next. Let's get back on the bike, drive down a little bit, and see the silvery sands of White Beach. We're walking in from back there. Parking here is uniformly charged at 50 pesos, which is like $1.25, but high compared to other places. So we found a spot down the road to park at. Well, Long Beach has a highly developed set of shops, tattoo shops, food shops, clothing, but nary a speck of shade on the beach side, but beautiful looking beach. Get lots of different foods and maybe get a massage. It's that kind of commercialized beach. Not even saying anything disrespectful about it. If you like that, this is the spot for you. It's a beautiful beach, nice, cool, refreshing water. We chatted with locals, had a dip, and headed back to our stay in town. We had the scooter for one more day. Today, we're going to head on off to Tamaraw Falls, named after the incredibly rare pygmy buffalo that is endemic to this island. But I'm excited about the falls because a reviewer on Google has said that the waterfall is, and I quote, kinda gay. So that could never be a negative thing in our world. So let's load Natalia up on this thing and go see it.
Oh, maybe on the other side?
Well, we've made it, and we're being shadowed immediately by one of the nice local people who want to sell you stuff. There it is. It's a pretty nice waterfall. There is a statue of the Tamaraw right there. And here. Incredible detail, very real to life. Would you say it's a nice waterfall?
Very nice.
Would you say it's kind of gay?
No.
No? Oh, that means good, right? There's no way that would be used negatively. I think it's very gay. Very gay.
Okay, it's very good.
Yeah.
The critically endangered Tamaraw is considered a symbol of the Philippines, so let's drop some facts about the namesake of this waterfall. It is a hairy bovine pygmy buffalo species endemic to only this island of Mindoro, although fossil records show that it is likely to have flourished at one point on nearby Luzon. It is a solitary reclusive animal that browses for soft shoots of bamboo, wild sugarcane, and other leafy matter near waterways. The female Tamaraw gestates for 300 days and supports their young for up to 5 years before they go off alone. There are only 3 small areas to find these elusive creatures on all of Mindoro that totals barely 500 square kilometers. Their numbers are estimated to be barely 250 individuals. So what drove their population down so drastically? Humans, of course. At first, game hunting and development of the region took the first flight, but our insatiable hunger for a product no one actually needs, beef, drove the second wave of carnage. The introduction of cattle brought rinderpest and other infections, and more humans moving to this region after a treatment was found for a particularly virulent strain of malaria that had previously kept them away also happened. There you go, another revered mythical species that we drove away and now pretend to lament the loss of.
These here are the swimming pools. The water is said to be quite cold. There it is. You can go enjoy a drink there, if you'd like. We went chasing waterfalls. How did you like that?
Yep.
What'd you think?
It was good.
Let's see those honest eyes.
The price is right.
There we go. It's free. It's nice enough. It's a photo opportunity. The Korean people are loving it, so it's got to be good. They have great taste and all that sort of stuff. So there it is, Tamaraw Waterfalls. Now, we didn't have a ton of time in Puerto Galera, but it seems like a very nice spot. What did we miss? I know you're out there thinking, those motherfuckers missed. They visited Tamaraw Waterfall, but they didn't visit. Well, you have to tell me what is in the comments right now. And for Vegan Everywhere, I'm David.